There are more than 7 billion of people living in this world speaking different languages. The understanding of these differences is must to sustain in the ever-changing environment. In this presentation, I would discuss the development of cultural intelligence, especially in regards to workplace. Cultural intelligence is the ability of the person to perform effectively in a multicultural environment. Breslin states that cultural intelligence refers to the traits and skill of people who can adjust quickly with minimal stress when they interact extensively in cultures other than the ones where they were socialized. It can be achieved by identifying the cultural differences and adapting their behavior accordingly. It further deals how people in different cultures behave in different way according to their culture and how it differs from one person to another. People from different cultural backgrounds have different goals and norms in their life, so we must learn to adapt. By being aware of our own cultural influences, enable us to understand how others' behavior may be the result of their own cultural background. Cultural awareness, according to Spencer Otte, is developed through the better understanding of the culture that can be derived from assumptions, values, and creations. It affects behavior of the individuals through interpretation of the behavior. Since culture is not inherited, it originates from one social environment and transmitted from generation to generation that distinguish the human nature from an individual's personality. This helps to create understanding among the people through mutual agreement, approval, and acceptance. According to Koppe and Cantatori, since everyone is the product of their own culture, we need to develop both self-awareness and cross-cultural awareness in order to understand others. By being capable of understanding the similarities and differences existing between people having different religion, speaking different language, and building effective communication is the initial step to develop cultural awareness. Once we know about ourselves and also know how it impacts others when we are not around, we are more competent to see things from others' perspectives. Also, increasing self-awareness means to see both positive and negative aspects of cultural differences, and thus people can learn to approach cultural differences by being non-judgmental, empathetic, and to assume that others have lots to contribute. The concept of cultural intelligence are especially important in a workplace. Being culturally intelligent enables to better productivity by avoiding misunderstanding through effective communication. People from different cultural backgrounds speaking different language work together to achieve the same goal in workplace. One communicating to other may not have similar language or religion. This might create misunderstanding, so we must learn not to assume anything, rather to ask questions. The differences should be assumed instead of similarities in order to create peaceful working environment. We should never be judgmental, rather try to mix up with their culture to avoid disputes among the co-workers. So, in conclusion, cultural intelligence is a major attribute to have in workplace in order to create better understanding of other cultures without any disputes. Also, cultural intelligence can be achieved by being aware of cultural differences, which leads to greater productivity, peaceful, and cooperative world.